And this is Aquarius season, very sad season. I don't like this month at all. Enter the date manually. I did. Hang on. I gotta put it in whole signs. If you're new here, I'm going into this. I'm putting it in whole sign system because that's how we function. Okay. So this is for. Hang on. Not 1 hour, 1 week. Well, Aquarius season. Okay, so let's see for Gemini. I'm just checking out some stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, some moves happen. Let's see. All right. So I'm at February 1st. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, okay. And we're also live on Instagram. And here's what I'm getting. So Gemini, the Sun, the focus of the month is obviously in your 9th house. Obviously, the focus of the month is the 9th house. So what's the 9th house for you, Gemini? First of all, that's a Dharma house. Let's start off there. So it's, what does that mean? Dharma to me, I just put Dharma as an action-oriented thing. Why? Because this is when the character actually is being a character, or whatever the hell you want to say it as. So, sorry, but let me put this in here. Hang on. Pin. Okay, so Gemini is when the sun is 9 signs away from you. It's when you become a little bit more powerful in a sense. We all kind of do in a way. And when I say powerful means all eyes is on you. Just as much as the 5th house, but this is more in like a noble level. So like for instance right now, Kanye's back on the scene. Because the sun is in the 9th house. He's doing, and he's speaking again, talking. I'm just giving Gemini because that's the last person that I remember seeing. This is a house of the 9th house. It's like you also advertise, you get better at some type of conversations. You need to have a certain conversation with some type of authority figure. Some of us are questioning God. That's me. I'm a Moon in Gemini. Yeah, you feel me? That's how I'm feeling. So, yes, this is going to be on YouTube. This is now getting recorded. So basically, sun in the 9th house makes you look at life. Honestly, that's what I'm doing. I'm a Moon in Gemini, so I don't know if that's how you feeling. That's how I'm feeling. So next to the Saturn, there's might be some type of crisis transformation. There might be some type of priority that you need to handle. You feel me? Gemini, Mercury's still in fucking Capricorn, my brother and sister. You know what I mean? You could be questioning, you could be going to court, literally. You could be going to court, Gemini. Just big facts. You could be literally going on a trip on your favorite record ship. Some of you, some of you are on a maybe. Listen, man. I don't know. Pluto's in this Pluto's on the edge right now. You see that shit? 28 degrees. It's only 29 degrees in the zodiac. Pluto is the planet of crisis, control, manipulation, transformation. You feel me? It's at 28 degrees. This could be very vulnerable moment. This could be financial. Some shit. This could literally be going on a trip to see a family. This could be you, Lilith has you saying what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Sorry, this is a good preview. Also, by the way, if we're having Lilith in the 3rd for you, I want you to pay attention, Gemini, to what happens to your associates, what happens to how you communicate, what's going on in your mind. That's a fact. Because my mind is maneuvering crazy. You know what I mean? So for some of you, this could be your mind. You could be doing something. This is a skill. This is when you are engineering right now. Literally, they see you rolling. This is what Lilith is going to do. And I want you to pay attention because then Venus will be in Leo at some point in this year. And that idea that you've been thinking, or that like that new way of skill or that new journey that's going on with family or your associates and friends, it has to keep going. It might come back and you might execute that. This could be you literally doing something different on TikTok. It might be a new trend. That's a fact. These trends are memorable because Lilith is in Leo. That's one of a kind. So everything a Gemini is saying right now is one of a kind. Everything that Lilith and Leo is a performer. Lilith and Leo right now, what's happening is meant to happen. It was gonna always happen. And that is just, you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Literally right now. That's why I'm telling you I'm speaking my idea. That's okay because they didn't come up with this. They don't have the path already set in stone for this. So it don't matter. This path was already set in stone for you. Like, so what does that mean? Paperwork, social medias, ideas, projects, associates that you're dealing with, new career moves that you're getting into. You feel me? You wasn't thinking this was gonna flourish, but you seeing it now. Like, it's like, all right, let me try it. Let me do it. You know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense. Anyways, Gemini, we on to the next one. That was good. Good shout out to you, Gemini. Hello. That's a fact. Say what you need to say. Sorry, I had to that was fire. So, okay, somebody's talked about honestly, I talked about lying, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's for Virgo. Saturn is in their 6th house. And it's like lying under pressure. Pisces, they're in the reason there is really Virgos and Pisces that are going through the lies and the deception, to be quite fucking honest. Right now, the lie or deception for a Gemini would be the 10th or the 4th. The reason why I'm telling you this, I need you to understand that Saturn is about to clear up what Neptune's been showing us. Like, Neptune had since 2012 has had that house that is sits in on a lock, and it basically brought to you for instance, for a Gemini, your public image looks crazy. Gemini, literally, Pisces rules crazy. Neptune's leaving. You're not gonna sound that crazy pretty soon, Gemini. You're not, bro. But it's how Gemini's been living. Maybe a lie, living, or the house that they living. It could be a lie. That's a fact. Cause I gotta move. That's a fact. I got to go. You feel me? Or the title that they're doing is changing. That's what a Gemini is really going to. If they're lying on their job. They lying to their job. I mean, I ain't lying to them. I really did. You know? But anyways, yeah, Virgo. The reason why Virgos, I was saying that you have Saturn in the 6th house. Some of you have to lie, and we'll get to that when we get to Virgos. Anyway, so we had a question on live. Sorry, we're moving on. Like, when we get to Virgos, we'll definitely get to that. No, I'm gonna go backwards. Because I always start off. Then people think that I'm being biased. And that's not the case. All right, so Taurus, the focus of the month. How do you look at this? The focus of the month. For some of you can be work, right? It can literally be your boss, right? For instance, some of you are changing some type of asset. That could be a theme. See, what is it? Is it? Yes. So for right now, all Tauruses, all fixed signs, they're moving into a next phase in their life. So for a Taurus, it's either you're in a new phase at work or at home. Some of you are dealing with, what's this? Some new titles, like I said, like some new status, right? Some of you have been going on a trip. Some of you just been doing something fun. You just been working on something creative, like a creative project. Maybe you got back to that because Mars is out of fucking retrograde. You know? And now you could finally work on projects that you was want to work on, or get, or if you've been dealing with your baby daddy in court. It's funny, sorry. It's just a new phase. So especially for Taurus, this new phase, like I said, I'm thinking about who the fuck is a Taurus? Oh yeah, this is a new phase. Like some of you have to go on a trip. Some of you have to deal with a new family thing, you know. Some of you are want to literally just change the way you look. Like you like, fuck it, I want to look, my hair has to look different. You know? Literally. Some of you could literally be doing, because like I said, Sun is about to conjoin your Saturn. Saturn really rules your 9th and 10th. So this is a new status. This is you advertising. This could be chords. This could be you dealing with your children's. If you have a child, you may have a child going through some new change, and your focus is on that child or at home. Like I said, some of you coming back from a trip, getting back at work. It could literally be that fucking simple. When Venus goes into Pisces, you're gonna wanna be. It'll be a good time for you. For those that are doing like work, like if you're doing online work, this is great for your online world. Literally, this could bring up some stuff though that you should pay attention. Maybe with, I want to say, people you work with, maybe your like associates, or maybe the hurdles. There might be a little problem that does pop up when Venus goes up there. It's only because, yes, it's the 11th house again, but Venus is the ruler of your 6th. So it might be a sprinkle and it comes up later. This could be literally with your routine. Maybe you have to take time off from work. That could literally be it. You know what I mean? So, yes. So, yeah, that could be a theme, Taurus. So, it's just, the sun, let me tell you this, though. When the sun is in our 10th house, this is very good for initiating. The 10th house, it still rules your public image. You can be seen by more people. For you in this case, the sun literally rules your 4th house of things that you own, like assets. Cars could be a priority for you. The home, your space, like fuck it, I want to make sure my house is completely clean. I don't know what you're doing. Or maybe you get the house, or maybe you start, or take, like I said, maybe when Venus goes into 11th house, you take time of work and you at home. You know what I mean? So we're going backwards. So let's see, Geminis. Okay, we're just gonna pin people that are in tune with the moment. Okay. Yes, so this might be a thing for you, Taurus. Redecorating your home. It could be your mother is a focus. You feel me? Depending on how your chart's set up. But this is a year of a new phase and a new step, you know? It's going to change things for you at home. Maybe you see family that you haven't seen in a long time. And because Saturn is here, whatever the case may be. Whatever, you know? I hope that makes sense, Taurus. Taurus. This is for sun, moon, and rising. Even this is a good time for your career, too. If you're a sun in Taurus, I would be asking you either talking to your boss or... okay. And that might be the theme. Yeah, for Taurus. Okay. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Let me see. I'm thinking about with Taurus. Yeah, I'm thinking about what else. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Maybe if it's not friends or you being around family, Taurus, that might be the thing. This is a good time for you. And Taurus is be like, what should I initiate? Well, baby, you're the one creating it. You have to create this. This is a dharmic. You know what you're going through, Pluto? I don't know if this is an identity crisis a little bit. Not really. Or you're adding on to your identity, or you're like the identity that you're building is slowly unwinding into a different phase, and you're like trying to figure out how to display it. How does that go with your life, your beliefs out? Because Pluto is in that tippy tone line. So that'll be, if that makes sense, a new phase. Either career is going to be a new phase, either in the home. So you know what you create, honestly, and this requires you to initiate some of this, or it'll become a priority for you. Like, I literally could be like you're focusing on home redecorating, or you taking care of a car of yours, or an asset of yours, or the family. You see more family, like family events are happening, or something like that. So yeah, I hope that makes sense for you, Taurus. Hope that makes sense. We're going to move on to Aries, because I don't think I do Aries, and I don't ever do this side. We always make them wait. So that's why I'm doing that. Anyways, Aries. The focus for you, my love, it could be a little fun, or it could be your friends. This could be, honestly, for some Aries, they're like looking at the world differently, honestly, because Saturn here. And you know what, Taurus, I'm sorry that I fucking skipped over you. I don't know if I missed that, and you might have to listen to that later. Sorry, I'm gonna have to write that in the comments. Taurus, for you, this could be an elder thing, or seeing the responsibility weigh down on you. But for an Aries, the world is different for you now. So something is changing on how you looking at not life but the world. So you're like scared either about your job. You might be on some scary Mary, because Saturn still brings fear, bro. So I do want to let you know, and Aries are going through it in that fucking department. And yeah, so when Sun coming here with Saturn, could be like you're like, damn, how do I secure myself somewhere? You feel like you need to look for a security somewhere, or you feel like something's coming. I don't know. I don't know if some Aries may not feel that, because they might have a different. If you have if you're an Aries rising with an Aquarius or a Capricorn placement, I am not talking to you, friend. Hang on. I'm referring to the Aries sun, moon, and rising, and that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is we're in Aries, by the way. So if you ever come in here, we're in Aries placements. So like, for instance, like, even for my 10th house, that's changing. So anyways, I was just thinking about that. Let me take my hair out, because I kind of want to moisturize it. I hope that makes sense to Aries on that when we start off there. But okay, the main priority that's happening is there might be some new changes that happened to you recently. It could have been in your routine work. It could have been like, damn, time management. Maybe I could go do this instead. You're about to start thinking outside of the box, though. So Mars, don't worry. When Mars starts moving, no need to fear, friend. You need to just, what I would do is, here's the positive things about Aries. I'll tell you this. Aries, Jupiter's in your first house. This is great for you to launch anything about you. What do you want? Literally, what do you want? Aries, the doors is opening to you to catch flights, to put yourself out there in some force, some type of dharmic action. So what is dharmic? Like, some people sign and get, like, let me buy my house, let me get this, or I want to start creating this, or start reading people, or start going online, or whatever. Some type of idea that you're wanting to execute. Here's the T. When Saturn goes into the 12th house, that idea can be tangible with time. You're going to give it like 3 years time, because the sun and Lilith being in your 5th house, you're an ideas person. You're getting an idea, which makes sense, because what happens is Pluto's going to go into your 11th house. Your idea is going to take you far. All yeah, that's because we're getting it in the market houses, cardinal houses. This is going to be saved on the YouTube. And now I'm 20 minutes in YouTube. I might cut it off in like 2 minutes. Well, we're going to cut it off after Aries. You know? So, oh, wow. The moon is in Aries. Wow. That sleeks. That's why you got to go with the timing. That's why I said, no, I got to go backwards. It feels right going the other way. Okay, so yeah, Aries, to be honest, this is dharmic action. This is you, bitch. I can't tell you what you're gonna do because bitch, this is a soul thing. And if you're not a bitch, I apologize. You're not a bitch. But you know what I mean. This is a soul thing, bro. Like you have to make it work. And when Saturn goes in the 12th house, it's not bad. It actually makes you patient. It makes you it's gonna make you work oriented. Let me tell you something, y'all. When Saturn goes into Pisces, it's very simple actually. You're gonna do two things. You're either gonna be Pisces, delusional, or creative or spiritual. But Virgo's there, baby. Everybody's gonna it's gonna Virgo. When Saturn goes into Pisces, we're gonna go from a wave of Virgo to Pisces. You're gonna have to see when it changes. You're gonna have to see that fluctuation. So at some point in these next 3 years, when that happens, right? You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be a workaholic. Work, 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 work. Oh, I gotta be on time. I gotta do this, everything, this, that, this. Everybody needs me. I need to do this for everybody. I'm doing this and that and this. And then one time Saturn's gonna make your ass run away and escape from work. You just gonna have to figure out when your cycle happens. When you gotta see your cycle. When do I get tired? When do I wind myself all the way to like sleep? Like you gotta notice that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna fluctuate from both. That's why you see they telling ya, no, we're gonna change it to a 4-day work week. That's a fact because bitch, we tired. I don't know about y'all, but a bitch is tired. This generation right here, Uranus and Neptune and Capricorn, I'm exhausted. We gotta do it from the bed, baby. How we gonna figure that out? Like we gonna have to come together. So yeah, that is what you need to focus on, Aries. So now Aries, the reason why I'm bringing that up to your attention, my friend, is because that is going to be a priority like in pretty fucking soon. You have a Saturn rules your 10th house of career and your 11th house of gains and ideas. Saturn has been either showing you how the world's changing, like literally you're like, oh my friend, these situations with friends, situations with your children for some of you, lovers for some of you, your father figures for some of you, right? You're learning from these people. You were learning these past couple of years. This is the wind up. During February season, we are now winding up to what Saturn has been trying to show you our asses for the last 3 years. This is what the 11th house is about for you, Aquarius, Aries. So I hope that makes sense for Aries placement. So if I were you, I would be right now focusing on what do I want to launch or do. Don't worry, if you're a new boss, some of you start as a new boss. You know, you're in charge. Jupiter put you in charge. Some of you are traveling, launching, whatever that means to you. You should see what Jupiter's already showing you. The new wave. Jupiter rules some of the elders, supervisors, some of your status. Like literally, let's say, what is the status? Like for instance, some of you find out, oh, I just got my license back. Some of you might have just literally got your license back from the DMV. Or you could have they could have ran your paperwork, the government, and they just found you. You launched legal paperwork. You're in court, whatever, some bullshit. You know what I mean? You're going to figure it out. You got to figure it out, Aries. I don't know what to tell you. Figure it out. Figure it out, my friend. But you'll see, Saturn is still something intense. Nah, I don't want to say intense because then you're going to say fucking, sorry. For me, Saturn is fucking intense. Excuse me, Saturn. Love you. But yeah, Saturn is very serious. So something will come up that becomes a priority or serious matter, and how you display or answer or react to this is on you, and it will determine how the rest of the following Mars transit continue, So, because Mars is problem, you the problem everywhere you go. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyways, love you. We're gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna go backwards. And now we're going to go into Pisces. All right, so Pisces, and we're gonna somebody write it down. We're Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, and this is getting saved. Oh, I know. Actually, no, we're not actually gonna start there. Hang on. Pin. Hang on, we're not gonna do Pisces on the next video. It's gonna be Pisces. Minute clip, because people's attention span. Now we're in Pisces. Thank you very much. The focus of the month, Aquarius season. Like we were saying, right now is the wind up or the season finale of what Saturn has been trying to show you these last 3 years. Like for instance, Justin Bieber just got rid of his entire creative catalog. So you ever hear when I'm telling you guys, oh, you need a catalog? Have you ever had a reading? And I'll be like, oh, you need a catalog. Because, baby, I'm looking at your chart and you may have a Pisces placement. If you have a Pisces placement, more than likely you have a catalog or something. And I think also Tauruses. I'm going to say Tauruses as well. And I'll get back to that. Anyways, whoever you are out there that has a fucking catalog, okay? What's going on here? What does that mean, catalog? Content. You've been working on something behind the scenes, right? All these years. This could have been a spiritual moment, to be quite honest. Saturn is also friends. Pisces, one of your friends or an elder in your family, elder sibling, somebody is going through some type of loss or some type of rebirth. How about that? Some type of rebirth that's slowly unwinding. You see it. Pisces are always people that are around. Pisces are always around people that are going through rebirth. That's what's always happened. So if you're a Pisces, you always seem to attract somebody who's in their rebirth era, energy, something like that. So, you know what I mean? Like, for some people, what is that? That could be literally anything. This could literally be like, I know a Pisces that lost their phone and they lost the catalog. So now they got to figure out how to get all of their shit online or the internet. So this could be the focus, or you're really focusing on things that you were supposed to do a long time, or a habit of yours. People are pointing out habits of yours. Why? Because the sun is the ruler of your 6th house. You may need to rest more. Somebody need to take a nap. That's a fact. Who need to take a nap? Who's next? Yeah, but I hope that makes sense to those. Oh my god, my hair is poofy because the rag wasn't really tight. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Pisces, that's the tea for you in this Aquarius season. This could also mean, like, some of you, I gotta tell you, the ruler of your 6 is in here, a loss of routine. A loss of a job, sort of. It might not be career. If you are in your career, it may not be a loss. So I don't want you to know that. But the reason I tell you this, because that's how the combinations kind of work. And the reason Lilith is in the 6th house. So something's happening at work, bitch. Maybe you lost a coworker. Maybe they changed your hours and you the late night crew. I don't know. My so you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody said, I'm a Pisces sun. My mom is a Pisces rising and my brother's a Pisces moon. My mom's boyfriend just died. Yes, I'm sorry. Brother's boss just left the business, so they're figuring shit out as fast as they can. And Bingo was his name. I'm sorry. Anyways, this is going to get saved on this thing, by the way. Yeah, but I want you to know that You know, this could be a moment of rest. This is a moment of patience. So here's another a T. The 11th house is a goal or an idea. Not an idea, excuse me, a goal. Maybe you're finishing a goal and this is a new stage. Like I keep telling you, this is a new stage. Like for instance, Justin Bieber, it's not like Justin Bieber cannot make 1,000 other songs. Maybe he's taking them $200 million that I don't know, I'm just guessing, and using it to his next business venture, his next move. He has K2 in the ninth house away from you, right? So you're, I want to say Pisces, honestly, a lot of you are you're remembering things. I want to say that. I don't think you're going back to something. I think you're remembering things that I want to say like that remind you of where you're supposed to be at. I want to say that. Does that make sense to a Pisces out there? Whoever's a Pisces, you're remembering things that, damn, I could have done this, or maybe I should go back to that, or you know, like I'm remembering some things. You're remembering shit because K2 is in this ninth house and you are unraveling that for you. Like, wow, I have to change this, or maybe, or even change the way I change my face. Okay. If I owe you a reading, I got you. I'm doing it today, by the way. Love you guys. Thank you for being there. I hope that makes sense. I'm just gonna go. I think you're remembering things. I think that it could be subconsciously. This could be a habit. This could be something is coming back that you're like being faced to, like, I gotta deal with this. I have to deal whatever it is. Um, that might be what it is. Or you could be getting really freaking psychic. You could be you're finally, maybe you're also figuring out a purpose of yours somehow, going back to some type of, because you know you have duality of things, so you're unwinding, or maybe, or you're change, you know what, you're like, fuck it, I want to change this because I'm going to rebuild, because you know Saturn is going to come up to you and you're going to rebuild that, you're going to want to structurize that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, some people say yes, like everything on a movie reel. I can see how everything is connected. And you're like, yeah, you're just connecting shit. You're like putting shit that is like you needed to put together. So because that's gonna help you figure out what's the end game. You know what's interesting, because spiritually, because think about it, Pisces is spirituality. And if you think about it in that concept, what the 11th house is, the humanities, the results of humanity's spirituality, or the gain. That's why it's Capricorn. So I'm gonna assume this is what it's all about. Okay, here's my theory. Because Neptune's in Pisces is a very long transit that's been on your first house. You didn't know who you were. You attracted the people that didn't know who you were, whatever the fuck that may mean to you. Some type of loss happened between now and 2012. And I think that Saturn is going to connect all the dots. Like, you needed to know that picture so you could get that other picture. And when I say that is, you know how they keep saying a lot of spiritual people have been saying, oh, people are going to wake up. People are going to wake up. They're going to wake up and they're going to remember who they are. Yes, I think that when Neptune goes into Aries, we're going to know who we are. And then we're going to get angry. And that's my theory. The Neptune in Aries will create anger in a way and drive for spiritualness. Anyways, that's my theory. I'll get back to you on that. Yes, Pisces. Yes. So you're taking one for the team, my friend. I love you too. On the side note, this could mean that one, change your bed is dirty, girl. You need to change your sheets. Maybe this is, for some people, this is the 12th house, is the basement, clearing out shit, getting rid of shit. Your Mars is in the 4th house. Come on, baby. That house is dirty. Start packing up. You say you're going to clean your closet. That shit It ain't happening. I don't know what is going on with you. It's very nasty. I didn't mean to air you out like that, but we're gonna have to get our shit together. You are you're fine. You need to face the music of shit. Some type of reality check. Come on, Pisces. Whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what that is. Might be small. It could literally be you just a dirty little girl. But that might be what it is. So we're just gonna leave. Hopefully it's just, instead of having like an identity crisis, like some people, you know, it literally could just be you just gotta clean up. You know, do laundry. So, you know, something, or even something, you know, get rid of whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Or a moment of rest. Yeah. Anyways, love you. Experience. Some of you may be feeling really sad. This is a sad month too, because you got a lot of stuff going on there. But anyways, love you. That makes sense. And if you are going through that, sorry, those were the people that are going through real shit. Okay, next. We're going to go on to Aquarius. 1 hour behind. All right. Okay, so we got 10 minutes in this video. All right, so Aquarius. Say what you need to say. Sorry, every time I come up to us. Seventh house. Every time I see a seventh house transit, I don't know why I've been getting this download of that song. Say what you need to say. So I just been wanting to sing that aloud every time to everybody. Thank you. Okay, Aquarius. Baby, this is it, kid. We here, dogs. We in here, dog. Here's my tea. Pluto, I think all this time has been holding your career on a chokehold. That's my tea. I think Pluto has been fucking up you're in that area. I want to say that. It could have also and Pluto has also had you on some other chokeholds, you know, and a habitual shit that you don't let go of. Some type of chokehold in your routine. Maybe you bad at some type of fucking something, right? But here's the tea, because we're coming to the wind up. This is season finale, so shit that needs to happen is gonna happen, and it could literally be simple. Like for some Aquariuses, I want to say, you start something new in your routine. You start something new with a person, a partner. Maybe your priority is your partner. Something's been going on with your partner, maybe for the longest, and it finally fucking happens. Excuse me. Okay. Some of you, this is it, baby. This is the moment of truth. The moment. I want to say this is the moment of truth. Of whether it's your career or with this partner. Now, this could be literally small too. This could be like some of you you gotta move somewhere, get rid of some shit. You've been waiting for something legal, something Saturn-y, some legal shit. It could literally be fucking that simple. You know what I mean? So this is for the people that have a man. Sorry, y'all. Sun, moon, and rising. So I want to say this could be, because Sun is next to Saturn. It could be used. Literally building this, you know, if you don't even see it that way, you feel me? Sun is coming next to the Time Lord. The moment of truth. Let me tell you something. Whenever planets go around and they come through Pluto, always know something's, listen, kid. Even oppositions, honestly. So moon and Cancers be crazy as fuck. The second day of a moon in Cancer, crazy, always, because you're going to have Pluto there, late, so the last couple years. So when you get to these other Aquarius moons, just in Capricorn moons, you know these planets got to walk through this path. So these shits, that's scary. Trust me, I had Venus coming into Saturn. I had fear and anxiety for a long time. Venus already progressed over it. I'm a Libra. Mind you, I'm just a Libra sun, and I had kept getting anxiety, and I'm like, what the fuck is this coming from? But it's because Venus was next to Saturn. I had an anxiety, I couldn't even talk, but then I figured it out, where it was coming from. So if you're an Aquarius placement right now, because the sun is the focus, especially if you're an Aquarius sun, is that's where you're getting that anxiety or that fear or that, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. You're like, you don't know, you just tense up. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, that shit ain't listen to me, y'all. That shit is not an easy one, kid. That shit is crazy. So this, I'm talking about February. The you see how, look, February 1st, February is at 12 degrees. It's slowly coming into Saturn. So I need you to understand that that's what's this. Leos feel this. Don't get it twisted. Leos feel this anxiety. Everyone, because the focus of the month is in the zodiac of the Aquarius, with Saturn slowly approaching it. We're slowly, there's gonna be the performance of a lifetime right now. I don't know where it's coming from. It could be in our country, it could be in another country, but once the sun and Saturn get closer and Lilith is in Leo, baby, the church is singing, the birds is singing. Somebody's singing. Trust me, somebody's singing. Believe me, Leo placements and Aquarius placements, they feel that anxiety. They feel it. Even if you are in, and you know who's gonna feel it after? Coming after June, Gemini and Virgo, because Mercury is in by next to Pluto. Here's the difference. Saturn is so strong, you feel it a couple days. You know something's coming. Something's coming. Something's coming. You know that. But then guess what? Mercury, right? When Mercury gets closer to Pluto, it's a surprise. That's what the difference is. When you walk into Pluto, Pluto's like a sinkhole. You walking, boom, you just dropped in that sinkhole. That's Pluto. So I need you to know that. So if you're having anxiety stuff and then you're feeling this, Aquarius or even Leos, I'm just letting you know. I'm going to need you to go for a walk. You need to move your body. You need that energy to move. So you need to move your body somehow, because Mars is in Gemini. That's why I say go for a walk. You need your mind to wander. You need to think. If not, you're Gemini, let me tell you something. Gemini, the last years we're getting eclipsed. So Gemini, this is a moment of truth. This is your Gemini house. It's either you're going to go back to your old ways or you're going to keep moving forward. Progression to the Pluto and Aquarius generation. The time is now. Literally, the time is now, y'all. This is the performance of a lifetime. So I'm going to need you to you feel me? I'm going to need you to do something with that. So this is for rising, working out, workout, write things down. You feel me? Gemini, you have Virgo in the 8th house, 5th house, writing. Gets that anxiety out, reading. You don't have to read anything that you don't want to read. I ain't telling you to go buy a book or nothing. Bitch, you could be on Google reading. You feel me? But that's how you get the anxiety out. Anyways, so that's the T for Aquarius. If the crisis, Saturn is going to wind up some type of crisis or situation coming from either partners. It don't have to be a crisis. It could literally be you having to you are stepping into a next phase, whether it's in career, whether it's a decision you have to make by the end of the month. You be like, but I don't know what I gotta do. Well, bitch, you're gonna figure it out by the end of the month. It's gonna come. It could literally be a contract. It could literally be the government calls your ass to go get this parking ticket cleared out. I don't know. It could literally you be going to the DMV, whatever. You know, some of you, it could be simple. It's not that crazy. Yeah, honestly, some of you could literally get a tattoo. I don't know. Some of you do. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways, that's the T. And who we did? We did Pisces, Aquarius. Then we're going to do Capricorn. And we're trying to hurry up because I got to go. But we're going to try to hurry up. I'm trying to do all this the Aquarius season. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, no need to stress. No, it's not. But it is going. So, remember that, Aquarius. Remember that this is the season finale of Aquarius. This is for everyone. This is a message for every single body. Now, some people have it stronger, right? Now, this is a significant year because, again, it's winding up a season finale. Again, you don't understand. Cardinals had Pluto in there. Pluto's been in our cardinal houses, or our four main pillars of our houses, for the last four, like, since 2008. Pluto's been in one house for that long. And when a planet that big moves, hear me out on this. When a planet that big moves and shifts like that, it's a generational thing. I remember when Pluto moved, my grandfather died. That was then. I was a kid though, but I remember that changed everything, especially the family here in America. He was in DR, and it changed shit in America. So that's what I want you to know. It's like a season finale of some type of tension that is going to set that shit free. Okay, so for instance, for Aquarius, it could be a job, it could be a situation with a partner. You know, it could have been a moment, you as a life, like, you know what, I used to be a farmer, now I'm a tech. I used to be in the army, now I'm this. I used to be here, now I'm there, and you're like season finale of that. Okay, so boom, moving on. Yes, so think about 2008, how significant that year was to everything in your life. Think about that. So same thing, 2003 is very, it already happened to me. My Pluto, I already see it. Like, I we've lost somebody so young. We done never had that in our family. That's gonna change things, you know. So anyways, going into Capricorn, we have the sun is in your second house, my love. Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Pluto is on the tippy edges of things that's happening in your life with you personally. This could be, for me, I think that this could have been, it depends. It depends on your, it really depends on your Mars for Capricorns. All Capricorns, your Mars tells me what Pluto is doing to you. Okay? So, you know, Pluto shifting, and that's really when it's gonna do it. That's what people don't understand. Like, when Pluto shift is really when it's more significant. So what happens is, this could be coming from like distant family, this could be coming from a title, this could be coming from who you are, this could be coming from friends, long distance, I don't know. You feel me? Capricorn placements. Mainly sun, moon, and rising, okay? This, whatever your Mars tells me. So it could be some type of transformation of who you are as a person too. So for instance, that's why I say pay attention to your buddy before it, because that'll really tell you. So Aquarius, pay attention to what's going on to Cap. Right now, if you want to know what Aquarius is going to do in that house, you need to pay attention to whoever already has that house Plutonian. You feel me? So like, if you need to pay attention to what's Capricorn doing right now, because this is the wind up. Mind you, this is the ending of it. We are young and we're looking at this starting of this, which is different. It's very different now that you are aware. The awareness of this is very much more different than when we weren't aware, when it was just casually happening to us. So you have to see what the casualties are. So for Capricorn, this transformation in the family could be a theme. The sun is the house of transformation, Capricorn. This is a big one. Career-wise, surgery-wise, for some of you, Capricorn. This could have been in your family, to your dad, to your elders. Literally, this could be financial, right? This could be psychological. Some of you, feel me? You had a new job change, and your boss different. He different. He watching you. You feel me? Saturn is in your second house. You feel like people are counting your pockets sometimes. I don't know if that happens. That definitely happens to Warren Buffett. He feel that all his life. Warren Buffett is the only man on earth. They look all of his shit. He move, they look. He breathe, they counting. I'm telling you. So, you know, it's really not that bad. We're gonna get there. So it could be very small. This Pluto could be coming from your world views, right? This could be coming for whatever Mars is happening to your chart, whatever that may be, right? So the like for instance, I have a friend who's a Capricorn. They have a Mars in Cancer. They're reevaluate. There's a death in their family, plus they're reevaluating their relationships. They're a lot. There's a lot of relationship things that's happening in their life that they can't be there for. So that's making him feel like, damn, I wish I could be there. They feel guilty. This is a vulnerable moment. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I hope that makes sense when it comes to when it comes to it's we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get to that. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty intense. I do want you to know that. Sorry, I want you to know that. That's why you see me paying attention to Geminis. Mind you, I'm a Gemini moon and Cancer rising. Thanks. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Anyways, it's gonna be a woozy one. There's gonna be an interesting time if you're definitely Gemini and Cancer people. But anyways, these shifts are intense, so I want you to know that. So I don't want to scare people or keep going in there, but we're gonna move on from there because I could be going and dragging it on. But for Capricorn, just pay attention to your family, your finances. Could be vulnerable. It literally could just be you going to the dentist, doctor. Literally. You may have to go to the doctor. You may have to have some financial thing that you have to have done. Like literally tax season comes up. And tax season for you may be very different this year because you've had Saturn in your second house. So there's been changes in your finances the last 3 years. You're going to fucking see it. I hope you're piecing the pieces together. You know, if you're able to put the shit together, I hope you put it fucking together. Yeah. And all of this will be saved on Instagram. Oh, excuse me. No, YouTube. Sorry. The tube. Okay, so does that make sense, Capricorn? Did we get it? Did we make sense here? We hit it somewhere in the nail. One thing that I do want you to know is you also are getting anxiety. The good part about this, when Venus goes into, what's the good part? Let's see, what's the good part? Venus is going to be in your third house. That's a good time for your hobbies. Okay, for some Capricorn, let's not keep it all that intense. There might be some confrontation that can happen. Okay, some people get confronted, Capricorn. Some of you have to you have some projects that you have to do and get them done, started. When Venus goes into Pisces, it might just be a little better. You know what I mean? So you may be going on a little trip somewhere for some of you because you have, yeah, that's what I'm getting because of I feel like some of you may have to do an unexpected little quick travel or not even, it could be like you're driving more or something. Yeah, you know what I mean? This could be connecting you some more with the family, hitting up, you may be connecting with the kids more, whatever, some family. That could literally be it. Like, for instance, Kylie Jenner just she literally launched her child's name, which is interesting. Oh, that makes sense that I changed my name. Interesting. Yeah, but she just literally, when the sun entered her second house, the sun rules her eighth house. She had to, which is Lilith. I don't know what her kids are. She has Venus. What's her V? I don't know what her Venus is. Her Venus is in, but when she revealed to us, she became vulnerable and she revealed to us the child's name after Mercury came out of retrograde. It only took her a fucking month and it was her son, right? So this could be something else. Maybe she starts posting more videos of the kid and people really, that's when we really get to know him. You know what I mean? So it could literally be that simple. Okay, so, yes. Anyways. And we're gonna leave it here. Okay, look, we're gonna stop. You know what? I'm gonna change. I'm gonna start saying it in Spanish because we're gonna try. Okay, so there we go. So Sagittario, el focus, the focus, el focus, el enfoques del mes, el enfoques del mes. So yes, because they got the big words, and they got big words in Spanish. For those that don't know me, they got big words, and we not there yet either. So we faking it. Okay, so Aquarius, the sun is in your, excuse me, not even Aquarius, Sagittarius, Sagitario, the moon, la luna, el sol y ascento. The rising. Thank you. Okay. So the rising sun or moon of Sagittarius, the focus of the month, el enfoques, right, is in the third house. So what does that mean? So Sag, you've been trying to figure out a couple things. There's different levels of, there's different levels of Sagittarius. Anyways, Sag, usually Saturn rules your finances. We've been trying to figure that out all our lives. I know, me and you together here, my brother. But then I don't want to say purpose, but I want to give it that strength. I want to say purpose because you're really good at everything because you have the sun in the ninth. You're excellent. You're literally Virgo in the 10th house. That's the problem. People don't want to tell you that. You are it. You are just how Virgos appear perfect. They look perfect. You do perfect. Like what you do is almost perfect, The thing about it is, Sag, the third house, the way you communicate, the way you treat your associates. And then when I say associates, is your like immediate people. You might have been vulnerable to the wrong people. Maybe it's something changing in your perception of your self-worth. I want to say that because the Saturn is the second house. Saturn and Pluto being in the second house for so long, for younger, different Sag, different shit, right? Is either change your family dynamic, your finances, is changed you've compromised. I want to say that. I want to give you that, Sag. I want to say when Pluto's been making you have to compromise with, and what's funny, because remember Sagittarius is America's rising sign, and they had to, we don't know this, but behind the scenes they may have to been compromising some type of double life. I don't know where that double life is at, Sag. I don't know where the fuck you got this shit going on, but you've lived this double life, or you've lived this different alternate reality dimension, and it could have literally been unwinding since like 2017 shit just been weird and totally different. And you just been trying. Honestly, I want to say Sagittarius has been going through a Saturn return for like the last 9 years. And I'm going to give you maybe 6 years. And whatever that means to you, Saturn return meaning finances, relationships, family, your health. It could have started then. It's been hard for you to maintain shit anyways. I hope that makes sense. So I hope what I want to say for this year is the wind up of this. So it could be you've been waiting for some type of paperwork. For some of it could literally just be paperwork. You've been waiting to get something approved under your name. You've been waiting to see a family member, contact someone, speak to someone. Yeah, it's only because, let me tell you what happened to Sag, and I feel for them. What happened to Sag was their Saturn went into Sagittarius like 2016. Something like that. 2016, 2017. And then Saturn went into Capricorn in their second house. That's no good either. It messes up with the finances. It brings shit up with family. And then Saturn comes into the third house. And then it's still slowing down the process of the material plane. So, like, if you've been, you was working at some shit, you had to deter. You was going down one path, but because of damn Pluto, you had to deter and go this other path. And now that had to get built. You a fire sign, you're impatient anyway. So that shit was kind of like pulling teeth. So, yeah, and that's what I think. This is the season finale. And this could come up whether you have to go somewhere, go on a trip quickly. If out of nowhere, you have to catch a flight somewhere. You have to be there for your siblings, cousins, associates. This could mean grandparent. This could literally be some change at work. Somebody, I don't know. You've been something materialistic. I can't tell you. So this could be the wind up of this. So the season finale of this. Now Saturn is no better in the fourth, but it's a little bit. Here's what it's gonna do though. It's now going to be helping you money wise. So your money will be better when Saturn goes into Pisces. It'll be a lot better. It'll be easier for you to maintain and sustain. So that could literally just be the teeth for that. And that might be what it is. So whatever that is, moving, traveling, getting shit settled, your parents, family. There's a transformation depending on your chart, obviously. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. We're going to move on, Sag. I hope that makes sense. The focus of the month, really, because that's what the sun is doing for the month anyways, while it's trining your Mars in the 7th. So contracts and businesses could be a great thing for you. If you're on the positive note, if you are trying to do something on the internet, do it, baby. This is the time. Feel me? Hello, hello. You feel me? And my North Node is in Sagittarius. I'm having a shitty fucking time family wise, finance, whatever. I don't care. But the third house is what I'm trying to captivate the moment in, and bitch, we gonna get there to the moon. Anyways, this could also mean like this could be a change in you completely as your purpose. This is also like a sort of kind of like a purpose because the sun rules your dharma and it's coming to the 7th, it's coming to your third house. So this could be karmic. This could be karmic. You have to be there somehow. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let me know. Shout out to that. Wow. All right. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. We're going on to the next one. Scorpio? Damn, y'all, I'm getting tired. Look at that. I don't know how to do this shit. I don't know how people do this for hours. Okay, Scorpio. Damn, Scorpio. The focus of the month is the home. Well, everything's in your 4th house, so the home, self-development, emotional. Like, my Mars is there, and bitch is emotional. I'm definitely around all of my family and friends. Yeah. The focus of the month could be family, could be your home, could literally be you moving out of your mother's house. Shout out to that. Your mother could be a theme for you. Priority. Maybe I should get a snack. Hang on, y'all. We're going to have to get a snack. We're going to pause because we're on the YouTube. Okay, Scorpio. No, that is not my Cash App. No, sorry. That is not my Cash App. It's Shady Sherrills. I don't know why that name is there. It's Shady Sherrills. I'm gonna try to change that this year. Yay! Finally, I'm changing everything. No, you took my cousin. That's crazy. Because she was a Mars and Scorpio. My cousin was a Mars and Scorpio, so she was a Virgo too. Alright. Anyways, sorry. But the sun is the ruler of the 10th. And the focus of the month for you will be having to go between work, like for instance, at work and the home. I'm literally doing that. Guarantee you. And then working from home. This could be like being around your elders for some of you. You know, like I said, you get it, bitch. You get it. What else is another theme? This has been, Scorpio, this has been a season finale of, you know what's, it's symbolic because my name is Shady Sherls, right? I used to call myself that for Slim Shady. Because no matter what I did, people always thought I was going to do something shady anyway. So what's the point? Yeah, I am the bad guy. Fuck it. Because I have a moon in Gemini, so everything looks like I'm being trickster. So I'm giving you this dialogue, Scorpio. Because there is this, I think the transformation that everybody's been talking about, it is happening now. That the identity person, you know, that identity person that we are, like the shady part, literally the mean part, that has to go. The mean guy has to go right now. Because everybody is... It is not needed in this particular dynamic that you have going on. Well, if you have now... What happened to you, Scorpio, is... There's been some changes in decisions you made in relationships, partners, life, whatever. And... Either you're fucking tired, because I'm fucking tired. You know? You know what I'm saying? Either I'm fucking exhausted. So at this point I don't have time. I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Listen, this is what's going on. So, like and it's funny because I was watching Blueface, and it's hilarious that I'm getting advice from Blueface. And one thing he was saying in the interview was, like, he's a moon in Gemini, and he kept saying, well, my mother should have known how to act better. You feel me? And that's what I'd be getting told as a Scorpio energy. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna assume that I'm tired of, like, having to be the bigger person. So I'm just gonna do as I please. That's basically what I'm getting as a vibes, like, for Scorpionic energy. You know? I don't know if Scorpios are exhausted. Moon in whatever area it is in their life. This could be from a relationship, business, friends. This could be like even at work. Like, I don't even give a fuck. And yeah. Listen, this is what's going on. I don't got time. I have to go. This is what's happening. I'll see you later. I'm just like, it's to the point. That's why you see me doing these lives the way that I'm doing them now, where I'm like, yo, time management. I need you to help me here. Blah blah blah, and I'm recording them because, baby, I need to. Time is of a factor right now, and I feel it as a crucial moment, and you may be feeling that shit too, and that's what Pluto in Aquarius is gonna do for you. This idea again, the sun births ideas too. Not necessarily. Moon is like a nourishment. The sun burns through it. It might be what happens with the sun is it happens really fast. And the sun is being an idea. Mind you, the sun rules your career and who you are as a person, as Scorpio. And that's changing. Like, people seeing a different side of you. Like, and at this point listen, I know it was funny because I know somebody like that. And literally the other night I was like, yo, let that rock. Let that be. It is what it is. Like, I literally had to basically, you have to right now, when Pluto goes into your 4th house, it's like you become like an Aries. Like, you're going to just act. and you're gonna be straight up about it. You're not gonna you're not gonna hide the truth anymore, Scorpio, because that's what was happening. You was hiding the truth, and what's going on now, you have to kind of let that truth out in some shape or form, and that's what's gonna happen. And I hope that makes sense for your decisions with relationships, what's going on internally. You that's you have to kind of do that in some way, some form. On the other brighter note, this is a good time for a career. If you're trying to start, maybe like look for a job. Hello. I don't know if you're doing that. There's a job. Who you are as a job is transforming. Taking time off of work might be a theme. Some of you, family is the theme. You know? This is the wind up. Yeah, I don't think it's not about that no more. This is the honest truth. Like literally, I told you the honest truth is, as a Mars and Mercury and Scorpio, life is lifing. Cause I don't know if y'all noticed, I'm pretty fucking scorpionic. So you must know that I have things to do here on life traumatically, right? So we have to change the way we do things now, because time is a factor, and that's basically the T. So anyways, yeah, I think that you're going through a job transition. To me, I think you'll have a better time at work when Mars goes into Cancer, which will be in March. I think. I don't know. Dígame. Un momento. Hang on a second, y'all. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Yes. So basically that's why I'm doing a lot of that. I'm just getting straight to the point, honestly. I don't People, you ask me the truth, I'm gonna give it to you, baby. The honest truth. Gotta tell you. Okay. Let's moving on to Libra. So Libra, the focus of the month is the 5th house, which is why, unfortunately, while I have to perform as a Libra sun, I am also going through something very traumatic. And I am putting it out on display. My heart is on the sleeve here. Because literally Saturn is in my 5th house, the ruler of the 4th house. So what does that mean to you, Libra? So some of you, your focus is the wind-up. You've been seeing this happen with your child, with the child's father, with your family dynamic, with your mother, with your home dynamic. You knew this shit was coming. You've seen it, bitch, you psychic. You saw it. You seen it coming. First of all, the reason why Libras are great psychics is because Libra placements are great psychics because they have Virgo in the 12th. So their subconscious mind is already telling them all the possible outcomes. Because Virgo is the details. And that means that they're getting detailed subconscious things that are coming to you. Whatever that may be to you, Libra. It could be you predicted it. Libra, whatever that is at work. You knew what this was going to happen. You knew, and it's just, you know what's happening. You knew that your baby father is not going to be there. You knew that this relationship was having some type of turmoil. You knew that your child was going to do that. You knew that, you knew it. You fucking knew it. As a Libra, you knew this because Virgo's the details of things, is in the 12th house of your subconscious mind, of what people can't see. So when people are telling you the story, you're seeing the entire all possible outcomes and all the many possibility. Is the statistics. Virgo is the numbers. You see all the possible subconscious things possible outcomes of life. Literally. So I don't know why you only person questioning, you only doubt it because you want to be fair and you want to be nice. So something that you already know what's coming. This change. This, you felt it at home, within you, with your stuff. As a fucking Libra sun, it's been hard for me to maintain my clothes somewhere. I know that's, I'm looking, you know what I'm doing right now? Like, basically, it's hard for me to keep my clothes in a certain place because I'm always moving and losing shit. You know what I'm doing? I'm looking for dressers. Because, bitch, I'm manifesting that because Pluto's leaving this fourth house, we's going to have our shit not going to be fucked up as much. I'm going to be able to find, I'm not losing as much shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, bet, let me see what dresser I'm looking at. Because that's what the tea is about. It literally could be that. You know, it could be, and another note, this could be you realizing friends, who's your friends. Realizing this is a Dharma house, just like you have mad Dharma shit. That's why you see me on live. Because this is the performance of a lifetime. Yay! Apparently. You know, I'm manifesting that as a Libra. As a Libra, I am my shit is, I need a new system. I'm getting, so literally I'm telling you, baby, my body hits differently. Sorry, I'm just, you know, I'm also getting very psychic because my Mars is in 9 degrees. I told you. I was a little, I'm a Libra sun. I told you I'm psychic. I just came in and told you I was psychic. I came in and I told you I just predicted what I'm telling you. Like, I'm sorry. No, anyways. I finally figured out, I was like, why is Libra so psychic? And why? Because they could see the old past you. Why Capricorns are so psychic? Because the details of life, they get it. They get the details of life. And it's in the 9th house. That's why they're psychic. Virgo is the details. So wherever Virgo is at in your chart just tells me where the psychic ability comes from you. That's why when Blueface, he knew what his mom was going to do. He was just giving her a choice. And he said she made her decision. She's a grown ass adult. And when he said that, I said, that is why he's a businessman. And that's why even at the end of the day, Blueface, he gonna win. He gonna win. He gonna be fine. They're gonna get their shit together. The funny part, they both gonna get their shit together. That's gonna be the funny part. I don't know, it might take her a little longer, but you feel me? Anyways, I don't know if that makes sense for Libra. Your relationships, especially not relationship. I want to say mainly the relationship. I want to say is like family stuff. You are a target, which is funny because if you could trigger people this month because all eyes are on you, which is funny because I feel that from my family. I feel that, and that's personal. I'll keep that to myself, but I know why they looking at me. Because again, you guys got to remember, this is where the faith thing comes in. I'm a person doing astrology who these people are Catholic, and this thing was interesting for them. So, hang on. Anyways, oh shit, was I recording? Un momento, damn, hang on. Virgo, the focus of the month is your 6th house, work, health, and your daily routines. This is the season finale. You may need rest. The focus is rest, honestly. When the sun is in Aquarius, you feel kind of a little bit off, you know. Or, Virgo, this can make you really good at pinpointing something for work. I think you have to make a decision, too. You have to make a decision? Why do you have to make a decision? No, I'm thinking about somebody else. Sorry. No. Virgo, you, my friend, the focus, you need to focus on your health. Focus on what you're doing as a habit. You are focusing on rest. This is what I was talking about, lying. So I was talking about Virgo and like lie. I brought that up. It's not that you guys are lying. Some of you have to be forced to lie. Okay? Whether this could be government, lying to the man. I don't give a fuck. Lie to the man. Fuck him. You feel me? It could be lying to somebody. You lying to somebody. Virgo, don't be mad at me. You know there's a lie somewhere. We talk, and you know what I'm talking about, bitch. There's a problem somewhere. And you may have to fucking get to it. And it may not even be like that. For instance, I'm a Venus in Virgo. I am dealing with karmic shit. Like I'm about to see a lot of family stuff. This is an internal battle. I've been getting sick, my heart broken. I already told ya. So with this is as a Venus and Virgo, I'm just telling you that because I could resonate in that department. I'm not necessarily lying to anybody. What is lying in? Who the fuck is that at? No, so I had to. No. So no. It was more like I had to protect people. Virgo, you having to protect other people's stuff. Like if you say something, it's gonna damage that thing. If you say that, it's gonna damage the other thing. I hope that makes sense to a Virgo out there that resonates with what I'm referring to. I'm about to make a decision to pressure the property. You know what I mean? Like for those that be you know, so if you are omitting of information is not lying. Okay. Listen, hello. Omitting things. Here we go. Not saying the whole thing. Does that make sense? That might be where you are at in some area of your life. So I don't know if that puts two and two together. You may have to get it together. This is like I said, your time management needs to be very good this month. You may, be coming to a season finale. It's something that you've been doing for the last 3 years. It's a 6th house. Somebody said their brother's getting a paperwork started. Like they're graduating. Makes sense because look, Jupiter is gonna eventually go to your brother's 9th house, which means all Virgos are getting ranked up. Every Virgo, somehow you're getting some type of ranking when Jupiter goes into Taurus. So you're stepping into that light, whether it's you're slowly walking into that. What's a ranking? It could be a title. It could be a degree. It could be advertisement. It could be your name is out there more. Whatever. Like my name was out there. You notice how my name was trending? Shirley. Shirley's not a fucking common name. I did that on purpose. Why? Because I was having a Jupiter and Neptune conjunction in my 9th house. My name, Neptune, that's why I'm telling you this, Virgo. You might see your name out there, more coincidence. Why? Because you are stepping into a different, even if this could be spiritually, this could be physically, whatever. You're about to get ranked up. You feel me? That's the reason why you notice how my name was trending. Why? Because I'm a Cancer and I had Jupiter and Neptune in the 9th. And I was going through my Saturn return. That's a different story. But because this Neptune, my name is a very common white name. It's a very common age of Pisces name. It's in many songs. That's why it kept popping up. That's why I keep telling you that. For a reason. Because you're about to get into that. Your name about to be ringing bells to places. That could mean that you may be karmic. You may have some loans, some government crap. Some of you, like I said, have some habits that you need to attend to. Lilith is in your 10th. You feel the urge to do one of your habits. I mean, this is intense, y'all. I want y'all to know because Lilith is in the blind spot of Virgo. Virgos and Pisces are susceptible to delusions and deceptions and drugs. And not all of them. So I just want you know who I'm talking about. And if that person, let's say you know something like, oh, they're not a Virgo, but they may have everything in their Virgo house, or they may have everything in their Pisces house, So that's why I said my name. That's why I knew my name was gonna trend, because it's too much old shit in the sky. It's a lot of Capricorn, fucking Aquarius. I knew my name was gonna come up somehow. Anyways, but that's a different thing. So, and my Mercury is in the 5th house. That's anyways, different thing. I'll show you. That's how, if you want to go trendy or viral, your 5th house will tell you what things would trend from you. So my name, I know, will always trend, whether it's my name or somebody else, but my name is common. That's why I said it. Anyways, long story short, Virgo, habits, be aware of them. I want you to get your shit done, handle your business financially. You got some debt that you may need to clear. Do it now all the way to May 16th, especially. You may find out you got a problem. Honestly, sun in the sixth house is problems. I got to tell you the truth. Sometimes you may get a little problem somewhere. You may already have experienced it, and you just got to handle it and take care of it. So I told you it's always big. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. I knew it was gonna keep trending somehow. I just forgot why. I was bringing it up because my Saturn return, especially if you're going through your Saturn return, you are in the spotlight by the Time Lord. So hopefully you know how to do it, girl. I know how to do it. You might have to figure it out. Anyways, my name came up right now in the live. Virgo rising. Last name is Caesar. Love. See, I'm trying to tell you, this shit is what it is. So, that's my theory. When also another thing is that I want you to know you're gonna have Venus in the seventh house. That's very good for you, contractual, or things that need to get done. Like some of you need to do background checks. I don't know what that means, but you're getting when you have eighth house, second house placements the way you got them right now. You either getting research or you have to do a research, which is funny because I'm talking to you about I'm a Venus and Virgo. I want to talk to you about research. Or there's some type of transfer. You know, you're going to have to see, you two have to see family shit going on. This could be with a friend. It could be very different sources. I hope that makes sense.
Last time Teresa was here in Greenville, South Dakota.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is a good time for you to, like, right now, like, if you're waiting on a job, just wait till March, y'all. It's going to come down. Don't worry about this. Just keep taking care of your health. Keep your mental sane. Take naps. Just do that, honestly, because, hello. Anyways. Okay, so Leo rising. Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Leo, acento. Casa, moon, sorry. El sol. I'm sorry. La gente que tienen el sol en Leo. Leo, I just want you to know that Leo also sounds like mess in Spanish. So when you say Leo, it's funny to a Spanish person because Leo also in Spanish is messy. It's like a funny it's a hood way to say it's un Leo. It's like a hood way to say like that's chaos, basically. So it's funny to me. I swear to God, Leo in Spanish kind of sounds it's chaos. It's the nickname for chaos. Okay, so now we're in Leo. Let's see. Anybody here wrote Leo already? No. Okay, so Leo, the focus of the month could be other people. Literally, you could be focusing on other people. Your attention is on that. Some of you have to do things for your children. Okay. Some of you are dealing with children problems. So, my Leos, all fixed signs are really going through some shit. So, hang in there with all fixed energy. They're really going through it now. So, then what is it? This could be you focusing on the decisions you've made. This could be you. Honestly, I'll tell you this. You have to take care of your health too, Leo. You know what I mean? Leo's our own Leo. I'm trying to tell you. That's the how the fuck is in Spanish. Like that shit is funny. Anyways, but yeah, Leos have to focus on their partners, their business, their associate. Like it could be your work. Maybe you have to change some stuff at work. It could be associates. It could be changes with coworkers, right? This could also be changes happening to you from an outside source. Listen, some of you have right now you're walking a karmic thing. To be quite honest, these are the karmic times with these nodes unwinding, especially for a lot of those that have early degrees. Especially if you're a one, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know, so some of you, like I said, some of you have some legal battles, legal things, karmic, legal shit. It could be health shit coming up to you. You have to your routine, taking time off work, shit that throws you off from the left field, curveballs. You know what I mean? Some type of curveball that came out of nowhere, and you're into that. Um, I swear to God, I'm not lying. Listen, Axa, if you guys don't believe me, ask a Spanish person what Leo means. I'm not lying to you. This is what it means. Somebody says asking for if a person has a Mars in Leo, that means they have behaved childish. Yes, but here's what I need you to know. These two signs, the Leos and Cancers, I'm gonna be honest with you. Everyone in their life will always, especially if you're an Aquarius, or a Capricorn, especially you guys. Everyone in their life, they're gonna deal with a Leo once in their life. You're gonna deal with a Cancer once in your life, more than likely. Why? Because these two are the luminaries. So when these two come into your life, there's they're filling up your cup of joy, and they're filling up your cup of nurturement somehow, whether it's just their vibration or just you knowing them. You know what I'm talking about. They could be a pain in the fucking ass. They could be the worst on asking for signs. That's funny as hell. um no, yeah, so they could be, like I said, they could be a whole totally big dick. Honestly, they could be the worst of the bottom of the barrel. You could hate them, but at the end, we can hate, for instance, you can hate Bill Gates all you want, but we needed his stupid ass to do Microsoft anyways, so they could make Apple. Thank God. I'm sorry. Ra Uncle said that Leo cats are the most common rising sign in the U.S. That makes sense. Why would that be? Let's see. I mean, that makes sense in a. I want to say that honestly, the most common signs I want to say is the capital. The they love Libras because all of our holidays is in the. So if you think about it, our holidays in Capricorn. So if you have sex in Capricorn season or January season, you're gonna get a Leo, you're gonna get a Libra, or you're gonna get a Scorpio. That's what you're gonna get. So, or if you do those, you need to start looking at. I'm gonna do a lot. I'm gonna do a fucking. I gotta do that TikTok. Let me do that TikTok before somebody else fucking do it. All those holidays. If you have a baby, think about why would they put Valentine's Day on in Scorpio season? Like why? And mind you, first of all, most of our birth they're orchestrated. They force you to do certain things. Like they either, first of all, most of the time, if you're a Cancer, you're born at night. Some of them Cancer risings, a lot of them are born at night, or they like to make they like to make people either born at night because those people are vulnerable. They're very sensitive people. They want people like that because they're gonna have sensitive bodies, literally. I'm sorry, I was ranting. What the fuck was I saying? What was I saying, y'all? Um, yeah, I'm gonna do that TikTok. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, most of the think about the holidays and where they land. Why would the fuck do they want to make Scorpios? Because Scorpios are water signs. So if they grab a Scorpio early, they could suscept them to habits. Think about like water signs if they grow up in trauma, and especially think about we live in a capitalistic, cold society, and they want us to have a lot of Scorpios. What would a Scorpio? You know what Scorpio do in cold? Get colder. Like that's what they wanted. Think about that. Anyway, sorry, I'm going on a rant. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Sorry, ranting. See, this is what happens when you're on a rant live. Anyways, Leo. Leo, long story short, the focus of the month is might be another person in your life. It could even be you. You got a lot going on your plate. Maybe two things are happening all at the same time. Some shit caught you by surprise. with the kids, with your lovers, with courts. Yeah, just hang in there, my brother. You already know the closer the sun gets to Saturn, the anxiety can happen. Saturn is the planet of fear, and honestly, so if you feel fear, that's okay. Okay, so let's go. Pluto, by the way, Pluto has been on this tension. Pluto's been having your um a lot of things on a chokehold. Pluto's been having your house in a chokehold. Pluto's been having your family in a chokehold. Pluto's been having your emotions in a chokehold. Your health, who you are, something internally has been on a chokehold. It could be a habit, something within you. This, when Pluto switches, you're gonna see that immediately. By the way, I just want you to know that. Okay, so Cancer. We're almost done. Thank God. This is the last sign. This is the last one, and I'm out of here. Okay, this is the last one, and you're gonna see me posted on YouTube. Yes, this is getting recorded on YouTube with rants, some of them. Okay, so what's going on here is Cancer. So yeah, baby. This shit crazy, dog. You feel me? This is the moment of truth, my brother. The moment of truth, Cancer. This is coming from a different angles. At the same time, you're purging something internal. You're giving birth. A lot of Cancer. You might be. A lot of women are pregnant, duh. But you are also giving birth to something on the side. You are pushing out something because Mars is in your Gemini house, and eventually you're giving birth. So I'm here to help you push. You feel me? Um, so when the sun going in this Aquarius season, the family is a theme. Crisis is a theme. There could be shit, man. This could be something fun can happen actually. Some of you have events with your children coming up. Some of you have events with a father figure or something like that. Some of you are getting rid of a lot of shit. Some of you gotta move too. There's some Cancers that are moving early because they're forced to, or yeah, that's what I'm getting. You know what I mean? So for some of us, this man, you already know Pluto's in our seventh house, bro. You know, if you're a Cancer and you don't know what the fuck Pluto is doing to you, I don't know. I don't think you're paying attention. Um, it's Sun. Um, this is yeah, you're not paying attention. Like this is Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. These are coming from contracts. These are coming from your partners, right? These are coming from all kinds of corners, bro. You know, so this is you initiating. You're also giving birth to this, you know. So like you're also giving this idea to something, not necessarily an idea. I want to say it could be an idea for the Sun in Cancer. If you're a Sun in Cancer, this could be an idea for you. But the second house, we're vulnerable. I'm vulnerable. That's a fact. I told you. I was honest. My heart broken. That's a fact. You know, so yeah, Cancer, hang in there, buddy. But on the brighter things of this, if you are not creating your own career, just know that your bosses, they on some trying to get shit started, wave like your boss is on some shit, Cancer. I don't know if they're trying to do things, start shit, some bullshit. They just wanted you to know that there's a lot going on in your job as well. People getting listen, there's a person I know. Listen, if this man, I'm gonna manifest it. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna threaten nothing no more. Mars and Cancer. I mean Mars and Scorpio. I won't threaten things anymore. But here's what I am gonna do. If Mars and Cancer don't make my coworker move from out of my seat, God, so help me, move me. Move me. How about that? I'm gonna need you to move me somewhere during. I'm manifesting. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, as a Cancer. Mars is in the 12th house and is annoying the bejesus out of me. Men are annoying the bejesus out of me. In my job. Okay, I hate that. I can't stand it. They're gonna get a different. They're gonna get the old me, and I'm really trying. I'm trying to give them a different side. I'm trying to be nice and cordial. But if the man took my seat, God, and if this is the time for you to move him or me, this is the time. I'm gonna need you to move me when Mars is in Cancer. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna manifest that. So from here on out, I'm gonna let you be. I'm gonna let it happen. But if I don't see changes, my brother, by Mars at 23 degrees, I'm going to make changes. And that's me talking to God. Thank you. I appreciate you for listening. Yeah, so that's the tea. I don't know if that makes any sense to you in some kind of way. Watch your expenses. That's a fact. I had to, but it came out of nowhere. I started spending money out of nowhere because of what shit been going on. I'm a Cancer, so I'm trying to, and I'm a Virgo, so I'm trying to problem solve everything at the same time. So I hope that makes any sense to you. We can't lose anything else, baby, honestly. From whatever, Mars in here has already given us losses already because we've had it here for a long time. But it might hint on it a little bit more. So I do want you to know I don't know what that may mean in your life. This could be a job. This could be some type of situation in your life. Comes back to resurface. You know how Cancers, you're always breaking up with someone. This could literally be a boyfriend that you say you've been breaking up with since 2008, and like right now you're breaking up. You've been breaking up with a person since 2012, and I'm speaking. Let me speak to the girlies in the back because this is the last zodiac sign. So I'm gonna leave this, and I'm speaking to whoever is going through this. If you've been dating to someone since 2012, this is we're coming up to the season finale, my friend. So listen, if you's a hardhead and you don't end now by all these fixed energy, because you stubborn, whatever this relationship is since 2012, 2011, since 2014, whatever relationship this is that you call, whatever, that's not my man, whatever you call that man, this is coming. If it don't end this season finale with Saturn and Aquarius, my friends, and I think it should be with Pluto switching, by January, Saturn all the way in Pisces, I don't, beyond me, my brother. If you don't get out between Aquarius and Pisces, Saturn and Pisces, baby, that's it. That is your soulmate. Don't ask me about him no more. That's the one. You get what I'm saying? So, all right, Cancer. For those, that was a hint. Before I leave, those are for anybody who's ever been in a whatever situationship since 2012, 2014. I don't know, since the dawn of time, since you've been a virgin, you've been with the same person. If this shit don't end now, baby, I don't. And it don't end during Saturn and Pisces, he is the one. You might as well get the ring now. You might as well start doing rings. Like, if you guys make it past Saturn and Pisces, baby, go buy that man you're disrespecting that man. You go buy that man a ring and get down on that knee, baby, because that is your man. You've been pushing him this long away, and you love you. I love Cancers. You gotta love Cancers. They put you in a web of like it's like first of all, if you ever date a Cancer, just know that their fifth house of love is the spider web. So I don't really know any other insect like that gets out of a spider web. But hey, my friend, hey. And if let's say he's not a spider, let's say you're not an insect, baby, this is, I don't know. Good luck for you. So that's my tea for those that are Cancer. If it doesn't happen now, bitch, and it don't happen in the next 3 years, whip out that ring. And I don't know who they might resonate or fit to. That's not my problem. Take that up with God. Conversations that you, my friend, have to have with God. And that's the end of that.